without silence, there couldn't be an appreciation of sound. Without darkness, there couldn't be an appreciation of light. But let's even be more clear. Without silence, you wouldn't know what sound was. Without darkness, you wouldn't know what light is. In other words, it takes both ends of that spectrum in order to focus you into an experience. And so unwanted and wanted go very well together in terms of focusing. But now, as you acknowledge the way this really works, that in unwanted there is wanted, and in wanted there is momentum, and in that momentum now there's a sharper awareness of wanted or unwanted. You just can't get around the fact that you came for joyous experience and that you didn't mean to feel bad. That in this satisfaction there must be some dissatisfaction, but the extremes do not have to be so great.
All energy, all emotions are useful. I do not view any emotion as bad. I feel that all emotions can be viewed as guidance and tools that can help us to learn, grow, evolve, and expand.
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I wanted to share some things with you today. I've actually been working on another video entirely, and I was editing it, and then I got the inspiration for this. So I wanted to send this message out to you. And I will then continue editing this one and put it out in a couple of days. But for now, I really want to share this message with you. And the message I want to share with you is, when you're going out and about in this world, it is a really, really wonderful thing if you can shore up your own vibration before any other action is taken. What I mean by that is, when you can take the time to impose self-care and really care about how you feel, and you can take the time to do things that will intentionally be of benefit to you and your energy, you're maintaining your own vibration. Instead of getting it from another source outside of yourself, you can connect with your inner being, your source within, that source energy that's streaming to you from the non-physical. You can get in alignment with that. You can do that by choosing your mood. So that is one thing that I really wanted to talk to you about, choosing your mood. Your mood is your choice. You choose what mood you're in. You choose how you're feeling. Unless, however, you're conditionally choosing your mood, which means if you're allowing the world around you to dictate your mood. Now that is something that I just do not prefer to do, because if you have ever been in that scenario, you know that this world can throw a lot of things at us. There's a lot of contrast that can come up. And that contrast is valuable in the sense that it creates desire within us that shoots out from us energetically and adds to the expansion of all that is. We are eternal beings and we are always expanding. That contrast triggers the energy of desire within us, which emits from us and adds to the eternal expansion of everything. So contrast is valuable. It doesn't always feel the funnest to deal with, though. I understand that. Very much understand that. But when I have been able to find a way of looking at it where I have shored up my own energy, which means I've chosen how I'm going to feel already, whatever conditions happen, I am going to do the best I can to maintain my own energy.
It is helpful when you come to the awareness that in every moment I can be satisfied or dissatisfied. On every subject I can't be satisfied rather than dissatisfied, because some subjects, like children going to bed hungry, is just an unsatisfying thought. I just cannot focus upon that thought and feel satisfaction. And to ask myself to do that is asking something that I cannot do. You just have to acknowledge that. But this moment does not have to be an unsatisfying moment, because you do have some choice in what you focus upon. Unless, of course, momentum has taken it to a place where you feel like you have no choice, which you can work your way out of that through meditation and appreciation and so on.
And when I do that, the energy, if I am able to maintain that energy of well-being, then I can flow that out. And then the solution for whatever the contrast was or is will come in faster. As soon as we send out that energy of desire, source energy becomes that solution on an energetic level. A vibrational reality is created as soon as you have the desire within you. You send it out energetically. Source answers it and becomes the solution. And there is a vibrational reality that exists as soon as you emit that energy of desire. When you can maintain your own energy and you can feel good by choice, and you allow that energy of the solution to come in, you will see the contrast fade away much more quickly than if you hold your attention to the problem. Because when we hold our attention to the problem, we're not allowing the space for the energy of the solution to come in. So I really wanted to talk to you about maintaining your own energy. Don't let anybody else choose your mood.
Memory is not about a storage cabinet or a file cabinet. It's about an active vibration. And so you will never outlive your capacity to remember something unwanted. But you can tune yourself to a vibrational frequency where it just doesn't come up, because your practiced vibration is different.
And I am not here to boss you around. I am not telling you what to do. You can test this all out for yourself. And there's good things that can come from reaching out to someone and getting help from them and getting upliftment from others. That's a wonderful thing. And I encourage you to get upliftment from others. But what I want to say is, when you can maintain your own chosen vibration, then you're not dependent upon others. And you are able to stand in your power.
If I am unable to find a better feeling perspective about a subject, I will let it go. And I will redirect my energy and my focus upon something that does feel better. I will redirect my thought onto something completely different. First, I like to try to bridge the gap. I like to find a way to feel better about that particular subject. But there are certain subjects that we might not be able to feel better about. And maybe over time, as time passes and we get into an energetic state where we are more able to hold our frequency and our mood and our vibration unconditionally, then we will be able to look back on these subjects and feel better about them. But if there comes a point in time when you cannot bridge the gap and you cannot find a better feeling perspective on a subject, to me, that is an indication that it is time to leave that subject alone.
You are a very important part of existence. As I said, you add to the expansion of all that is. And I know that some of this information might sound strange to some of you. And to tell you the truth, I feel kind of strange in putting it out there in such a direct way. But I feel very inspired to do so. I feel like that's what my heart is telling me to do. My intentions are for you to have beautiful, beautiful days, and I want to help you to do that in any way I can. So these things are things that I found that have really helped me when I maintain my own energy, which means I impose self-care I care about my feelings. I take time out for myself. Even if it's only 15 minutes a day, you need some time for yourself. In each now, choose what you prefer to the best of your ability out of all the options you have in front of you. You are important. You are valuable. You are worthy. And I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you good vibes.